Hey people, this is my first vlog. For those who want to know a little bit more about me, what I'm up to and what plans I have. Now, I'm going to try and record a separate vlog alongside the projects such as this to give me a chance to record my ramblings and goings on for those interested, but not get in the way of the actual content. And there'll be stuff like formal reviews, rants, behind the scenes of whatever projects I'm working on, or currently using it as an excuse not to do proper projects. I don't have enough regular content at the moment to warrant a separate channel for vlogs, so I'm going to keep it on this one and make it nice and obvious which video is a vlog and what's a project from the video thumbnail and description, so that you can easily skip these if you want, and you don't want to hear a load of videos about me talking. My channel intro video explains a little bit what I'm about. Somebody with a design and engineering background, also very interested in wood. So I'll at first get a little bit more personal. I live on the south coast of England with my lovely and supportive wife and charming, insane 2-year-old daughter. Oh, and a big, mean, black furry cat. I want to take this opportunity to thank my wife for all the support, especially as every minute I'm in the workshop, of course, I'm not doing housework or spending time with my family. And she also knows I need to do this as a hobby to keep me sane and, of course, make me a better husband and father. My daughter is a little terror, but also the love of my life. And I'm really looking forward to introducing her to making and tinkering and engineering, as I think there's some really important life skills to be had no matter what she ends up doing. Now, by day, I'm a project manager for Edel, a manufacturer of printing and converting machinery, where I've been for about 5 years, and it's probably the best job I've ever had. I get to work alongside a brilliant design team and work on some really interesting technology. My love of engineering and tinkering, of course, it's been prevalent since I was a child, but my love of woodworking is far more recent, and it probably comes from, in part, my dad, who was a carpenter for about 30 years. Now, one of my biggest regrets growing up is not paying more attention to him and learning from him, but luckily he's still around, so always willing to give me good advice, and I certainly, been taking advantage of that. Now, I've been wanting to make YouTube videos of my projects for years, but I've just kept coming up with excuses for both filming the videos and working on the projects. I've co-founded a makerspace, I've built a full-size remote-controlled Dalek, I've got married, I've had a daughter, I've moved house a few times, I don't have anywhere big enough with the right tools, etc. The list of excuses goes on. In the past years, however, in fact, the past year, I've had less excuses than ever, having spent my time in turning a small one-car garage into a hobbyist workshop. And of course, I'm the king of procrastination. So I've been saying for the past few months stuff like, I'll get that workbench built before I start working on that project, or I'll buy that tool first and then maybe start that project, or I'll just sort my cable ties in order of colour and size. It must stop. The line must be drawn here. My New Year's resolution for 2018 was to finally start this channel, and to that end I've done my first videos, which can be found here. Yeah, somewhere. I'm setting a realistic goal of doing one project video a month. Now, make no mistake, these will not be videos with amazing production values, as I don't have the time and talents that some of the other YouTubers have. And these might not be the best project ideas either, but I don't care. These are things I really want to do, and that's far more important for me. And these are aimed primarily at documenting my journey as a novice woodworker with an engineering background, and also for my own amusement. I'll try and make them entertaining if I can, so maybe they might help or inspire a few others, and at the same time find an audience of like-minded people that can help motivate me along with ideas and feedback and general butt-kicking to finish stuff and stop procrastinating. To that end, if you've got ideas for projects, feedback on anything I do, please feel free to comment and don't hold back. Things so far have gone great. At this time, I'm near 150 subscribers. I've met some pretty awesome makers who've been giving me loads of advice. I'm also getting better at the video making, so I can focus on the actual projects and learning skills. This time next year, I'd like to be at the 1,000 subscribers and certainly near or at the YouTube partnership status. So we'll see. Now, I've joined a few good groups, such as the Small Workshop YouTube Makers group, and they've been really helpful for getting me started. I already knew the maker community was an amazing one from my experiences with creating and helping to run a makerspace, but nothing prepared me for the generosity and awesomeness that is the YouTube maker community. Everyone has been positive, helpful, and has given me kicks up the arse to get started. Now, I won't name names at this point. There's just too many people who have helped me. But certainly in future videos, I'll do some shout outs for key people. So what's on the bench? I'm always juggling a few projects at the same time, and right now is no exception. I've got an upcoming video as part of the small workshop YouTube Makers Challenge. I can't reveal what that is yet, but it'll be out April 16th alongside some of the other makers. Really looking forward to that one. And I'm planning to make a video about a recent speed build of a pirate sword for my daughter. It was a very last minute build we did just before a pirate themed birthday party the next day. While the sword isn't anything special, it was a bit of a challenge to get it done in one evening, and we had to use the lathe, the bandsaw, and did lots of sanding and of course the finishing. So I think really people might enjoy seeing that, plus the damage she did with my face to it. I need to get my laser cutter working again, as you can see here. It hasn't really been fully operational since I moved over a year ago. Currently it's the ventilation I'm working on, as this thing puts out a ton of smoke and fumes, and I can't obviously have that going in here. And lastly, I'm now planning on going to Maker Central. Hey! I'm getting a lift up there to the show with a good friend of mine, James Bruton, where I'm going to both help him with his stand and also represent my local makerspace, So Make It. So I'm really excited about the whole thing. And if anybody is coming, we'll be just across from the Great British Make-Off stand. There'll be a chance to meet some of the other YouTubers I follow and also network a bit and make some contacts. I still need to figure out exactly what I'm going to bring aside from the stuff for the makerspace, what time I've got, and maybe even make something for the show. So there you go, rambling over. Anybody still there? If so, please let me know. And as always, give me ideas, thoughts, suggestions in the comments. Thanks for watching, people. See you later.